Hello there, commanders, and welcome to another Total War Arena news update. This time we have details of the next Pioneer test. Well, it's a short news story, so let's just get right into it. Welcome to the Arena, commanders. The second round of the Total War Arena Pioneer test officially opens. Let us be the greatest legendary commander in history, join a famous epic battle, and conquer the ground battlefield of all-round war. Oh, and then now we are getting in the middle of it. Test time, April 29th to May the 5th. We already knew that, but what is new is the 17 to 2020 daily time. And for those who only speak English and are unaware of existence of a 24-hour clock, this is 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Also, this time is in Chinese time. Well, China has multiple time zones, but it is the main time zone, the one the Beijing is in, and that is GMT plus 8. So, well, convert it to whatever time zone you are, and you'll get the time where you need to get up, basically, to test Total Arena. Just be aware that compared to last time, we have since entered summertime. I mean, I don't know if it is the case for every single country in Europe and Americas, but well, you as a resident of that country should know which time zone you're in. If you don't, just Google it, and if you are unable to perform the simple math, Google will also tell you what 5 p.m. GMT plus 8 is for you. So there you go, that is a very essential information. Make sure you get the hour right, otherwise, well, you will miss the test. And open download. You will be able to download Arena starting April 28th noon, again Chinese time. So we have 29 hours before the test to download Total War Arena. So if you have really fucking slow internet, you should start downloading as soon as possible, but otherwise you have an entire day to do that. So easy there. But yeah, please stop trying to download Total Arena and asking why can I download Total Arena, because the answer is really simple and it has been out there since forever. The download servers are offline, and here we have an official confirmation that they will be open on 28th of April. So if you're watching it before 28th of April, noon, Chinese time, then you cannot download Total Arena. Or if you're watching it like much later, after the test concluded. Anyway, download address, the same as before, so nothing changed here. So that means that my guide that I recorded before the previous test, and well, rather the link that I gave in the description, still works. So yeah, I will probably still make a new video for both the registration process and the installation process, because they have changed ever so slightly, and apparently for some people it is too much to handle, so I will sacrifice myself and make those videos. Plus the previous registration guide was tied to a podcast, so I guess it is better to have it as a separate standalone video. As well as the installation guide. Back then it was 40 minutes long because, well, it was hands-on experience and we had only one day to do that, to prepare, so I just did it YOLO style. Now I am already experienced, I can, I guess, uninstall Arena and install it again just to show you how to do it. And make a video out of it. But yeah, both of those videos, if I haven't made them already, you can watch my registration guide and my installation guide. They're still both valid, and the process is pretty much the same as it is or will be for this. Now let's continue. Test introduction. Pioneer's second test will target more full war enthusiasts and historical strategy gamers, and will open up some new game content. The test is mainly used to collect everyone's feedback on gameplay adjustments, experience optimization, and other updated content, and at the same time test the combat data in the Advanced Arms game. So, well, the only important thing is here that it will target more people. So they want to invite more people to the test. They're probably ramping up advertisement in Chinese media. They can't really do that in the West because of the weird contract, and that's why I am here, and I am hyping it up for free for them. So yeah, so we Western players can show there still is an interest in the West for the Total War Arena, and that Creative Assembly should bring it back to the West. You with me? Yeah, you're with me. So that is important thing. That means that pretty much, well, as was the case last time as well, everyone who will sign up to the test will receive an invite. Even during the previous test, once the test started and people have been really late with signing up and have signed up even after the test already started, they still got their invites accepted. I mean, not their applications accepted on the very next day. So they applied on 5th of March, and they were able to play on 6th already. So yeah, that will probably be the case here, so don't worry if you're late, but still it's better not to be late. The sooner you sign up, the better, but take it easy, you still have time. If you need help, join SUNTZU Discord server, link in the description, and we'll help you. Just go to Arena Meme Center channel or some other Arena related channel and yeah, ask for help. Continuing on, all players participating in the Pioneers first test will continue the test qualifications while retaining the first test battle data. Battle data, I don't know. Data, tomato, potato. Yeah, sure. Translating it from the Google translation English to actual English, it means that everyone who participated in the first test still has access to the second test and doesn't need to reapply. If, however, you have signed up to the testing before the previous test, or even on the previous sign-up website, and still haven't received a confirmation that you got into the testing, please sign up again. Your previous application is still probably out there and just is waiting to be accepted before the test comes, but it is better to be safe than sorry. So make double sure, if you haven't received access already, that you sign up for the new website. Link in the description again, I'll put it down there. Sign up for the new website to make sure that you will be accepted to the next test. And while retaining the first test battle data, that means that we keep our progress from the previous test. As simple as that. So all the units you unlocked will be there at the beginning of this test. Open content. Level 1 to 10 arms of the whole camp are open to form your own powerful army. Very high, but very non-essential to the news. But whatever. Yes, tier 1 to 10 level is tier. So yeah, we will be able to play every single unit in the game. Probably apart from premium units, but we'll see about that. The 4 camps of Rome, Greece, Barbarians, Carthage become legendary commanders and join the battlefield. Why? So unnecessary. Anyway, like kind of sounds cheesy, but yeah. This means that there is no new faction during the next test, unless they do, hey, surprise, we are introducing a new faction in the middle of the test. That is rather highly unlikely. So, and also makes sense. It is reasonable because since the last test and since the last announcement that a new faction or even factions will come to the next test, UK has underwent the Corona quarantine, lockdown, or whatever you want to call it. And this patch, as they said in their dev blog, has been entirely developed remotely. And since remote work is rather slower than if the entire team was in the studio together working on it, then it is also reasonable to expect that the next faction has been pushed down to the next test, rather than delaying this test even more than it has probably been delayed, just to get the new faction in here. So it is completely fine as it is, yes. Improve the 10v10 stronghold mode and optimize the gameplay again. Optimization of combat details and adjustment of arms balance. Well, that definitely essentially means patch notes. And I made a video on those patch notes yesterday. A link in the top right corner of your video player. So, built-in battlefield voice. Make a meticulous plan. They like the meticulous word for some reason. Battle plan side by side with your comrades. Well, that essentially means there is a voice chat in game, which it was last time around, so nothing new really. The premium account is unlocked by default, and double bonus is unimpeded. Okay, so premium account is unlocked. That is self-explanatory. Double bonus probably refers to double rewards for victory, for the first victory of the day. So it is either you get double points for every single victory than just the first one, or you just get double points, double rewards for every single battle. Either of those two. That essentially means that you will climb through the tech tree much faster than you would normally, or 2 times as fast. Feedback. NetEase BAO customer service public account. NEBC, no, whatever. And Arena Q group. Yeah. I mean, unless you speak Chinese, good luck trying to provide feedback through those channels. Pioneer second test server questionnaire. I made a video on the first Arena survey after the first Pioneer test. I'll make a video on the second one once it shows up as well, to give you guys my thoughts, and well, give you the link to that survey so you can provide your feedback as well. But then again, it is, well, much less than an ideal form of providing feedback, since you just have a preset set of questions and with preset answers. So yeah, it won't be as good as just providing regular feedback. And for that, you can leave comments under my videos, preferably videos like podcasts, which are focused on feedback anyway. So for example, we made a feedback about, we made a podcast about our feature wish list. You can go into the comments there and give your own ideas for features in the comments, or well, comment on those ideas that we presented in the video and share your thoughts. And yeah, that feedback in form of YouTube comments under feedback focused videos will most likely reach developers, and it is kind of like, you know, the best way for English Western audience to provide their feedback to the English developers, rather than, you know, trying to Google Translate English feedback to Chinese and then have the Chinese people translate it back to English. Yeah, that is not going to go well. That is one thing that I'm pretty certain of. But yeah, let's finish the story. I hope that each commander can actively provide test feedback. We'll work with CA to improve and optimize, and work with you to create a better Total War arena. Happy fighting, Commander! And yes, and with that, I will see you guys on Arena's battlefields. SUNTZU.